Welcome back to Mr. Scott Maths. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to multiply using our column method. We're going to start by multiplying a two-digit number by a one-digit number. We're going to do 26 times 7. To start using our column method, we need to make sure our numbers are lined up properly in their columns. So we write down 26, and then we write down our 7 just underneath the 6, so our ones column is lined up. To multiply 26 by 7, we are going to start by multiplying the 7 by 6, and that gives us 42. Now I can't write the whole 42 underneath my calculation, so I'm just going to put my 2, and I'm going to carry my 4 from my 40 up at the top. Now we're going to multiply 7 times 2. That gives us 14. We then add the 4 that we carried over, and that gives us 18. So 26 times 7 is 182. Now we're going to move on to multiplying two two-digit numbers together. So 28 times 37. Again, we write our numbers down with their columns matching. Our ones columns are lined up, and our tens columns are lined up. 28 times 37. We're going to start by multiplying all of the 28 by our 7 by going from right to left. We start with 8 times 7. That would give us 56. But again, I can't write that whole 56 down underneath. So I'm going to write my 6, and then I'm going to put a 5 from my 50 carried over at the top. Next, we're going to do 7 times 2. That would be 14, but then we add the 5 that we've carried over to make 19. Now we're going to multiply everything by our 3 in the 37. But of course, it's not just a 3, it's now a 30. So I need to add a placeholder 0. 3 times 8 gives us 24. We can write our 4 down below, and we're going to carry the 2 from our 20. 3 times 2 would be 6, but we then add the 2 that we've carried to make 8. Now we have these two numbers underneath, we are going to add them together. And because we've used our columns, we can now do some column addition underneath. We start with 6 add 0, which is 6. Then 9 add 4, which is 13. So we put our 3 underneath, and I carry our 1. Then it's 1 add 8, add the 1 that we carried. That would give us 10. I'm going to place my 0 here, carrying 1 over. But of course, I've got nothing else to add that to, so I can just place it in my next column. So the answer we get for 28 times 37 is 1036. In this final example, we're going to multiply 43 and 56. So we write down our numbers in their columns, making sure to match our ones column and our tens column. We are then going to start by multiplying the 6 by our 43, again working from right to left. We do 6 times 3, which is 18. I place the 8 underneath, and I carry the 1 from my 10. Then I do 6 times 4. That would be 24, but then I add the 1 that I've carried to make 25. Next, we multiply the 5, but of course it's not a 5, it's actually a 50. So let's add a placeholder 0. 5 times 3, that would give us 15. We place our 5 underneath and carry the 1 from the 10. Then we do 5 times 4, which would be 20, but we add the 1 that we've carried to make 21. Now we're going to add those two numbers together. 8 add 0, that gives us 8. 5 add 5, that would be 10. We place our 0 there and carry the 1. 2 add 1, add the 1 that we've carried, is 4. And then we have our 2 on its own, so just place a 2 underneath. That gives us a final answer of 2408.